All right. So the energy you have coming into the month of October is the Ace of Wands reversed. This is a fire sign in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Usually, Ace of Wands. This is the beginning. Here, wait. There you go. Let me show it to you upright. This is a really beautiful card. The deck is a little more dark, sinister, kind of macabre type feel from this deck. And I thought it would be appropriate for October, for Halloween. And the Ace of Wands is usually talking of the beginning, the spark of passion, of desire. And with it reversed, it is being suspended. It is being held back. Possibly you could be holding it back, or it's been delayed in regards to a situation. And I think the situation could be the Empress, because you have the Empress reversed crossing you. And the Empress is a person who is very, very normally upright. This person is very nurturing, very compassionate, very fertile and creative with ideas. This could be you having your ideas blocked at this time, and that's why it is blocking this passion, this desire. What is below you it's in your subconscious. So you aren't consciously aware of this, which I believe is you, because it's the King of Swords, and swords are the air signs, which are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So this is you. Subconsciously, you are being you, true to your form, and you're not consciously aware of your actions because this is your nature. You are very to the point. You use your words to articulate what you need. You don't bother beating around the bush. You know how to say things without offending other people, without hurting them. You are able to manipulate people without taking advantage of them. You are a master at getting your way, at controlling situations with just your mere words. And that's on a subconscious level. Apparently your words aren't helping this passion, because the passion is from your feelings. And that's where the creativity comes in also. And you're really good with your words and your thoughts and your articulation, but you're still working on your emotions, your passion, and how to bring what you feel to fruition. What you are leaving behind in the past is the Knight of Cups, which is an emotion. Cups are emotions. They are the Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer signs. So you are leaving this behind in your past, an emotion that you had, somebody that was emotional around you. That's probably why you are having a hard time with your passion right now, is because the emotion and your passion are almost on the same level, because they are feelings. And since you are shutting off this person or this feeling, this beginning of emotions and feelings, you're cutting that off. You inadvertently are cutting this creativity and this desire off also. You don't understand that they're not the same. They are feelings, but they're not exactly the same. This has a lot of emotions where there's a lot of good emotions with happiness and joy, but then there's also a lot of sadness also. Well, that's where this fertility, this creativity sparks from. But it's not what pushes it ahead. It's not the emotions, the sadness and the happiness that push it ahead. There's this fire. That's why they call it fire. It's this desire to materialize and create something that pushes it ahead. That's what the fire is. It's not the emotions, it's the fire. It's what drives you. And on your conscious level, you have your thoughts again. You have your ideas again. So this is the beginning of a new idea that you're trying to put into action. And you're not seeing that it's the fire, it's the fire signs. It's that desire, that passion that you need to work on. And you can even see it in your near future. You have 3 of Wands reversed, which is you're trying to see, normally upright. It's a matter of looking at your ships coming in. After you put so much work into creating something, it could be, if you're an artist, it could be a painting. And that's the desire, that's the passion you're putting into your art piece. And you're looking at it and seeing the fruits of your labor. You're seeing how beautiful that art piece is coming into being. And in your near future, you're not seeing what is manifesting because you're having a hard time separating the love of art, the love of paintings, the love of a piece of artwork that makes you happy and sad. That is the cups. That is the love, the emotions. You're having a hard time separating the emotions with that passion, that desire, that drive. So you're breaking it down into your thoughts instead of seeing the passion and feeling it, feeling that passion of actually manifesting, creating something. You're breaking it down into your thoughts, into your process of creating it. The way you see yourself at this time is you see yourself as the Chariot. You see yourself as able to bring into 2 different forms. Like I was saying, your ideas into the passion, the fire of creating it. So you have, say, an idea for a painting. Now you have to get that energy, that drive, that actually going there and painting it. You see yourself as capable of doing that, as really good at bringing those 2 different forces together to create something that's more beautiful. The way others see you at this time is they see you as being really good at starting a new, this is Page of Pentacles, starting a new financial adventure. And it doesn't have to be finances, like I've said in the past, because Pentacles just means something that you value earthly. So it could be a new direction in your friendships. It could be a new direction in your work, in your school. They see you at the beginning of this new direction. Your hopes and fears. I do see this as a fear, though, a Queen of Pentacles reversed. You have this fear that you are going to get blocked and that you're not going to be able to take care of your resources, your earthly possessions, the things that you value, and make it materialize and sustain you. Because normally upright, the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, which is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing and very good with her harvest and good at helping other people with their harvest. And with it reversed, that is one of your fears, is you're afraid that you won't be able to make this materialize, and you're afraid that you're going to be unable to take care of that harvest that you are working so hard at. By the end of the month, you have 3 of Cups reversed. Now, like I said, Cups is all about the emotions, the happiness, the joy, the love, the pain. And with it reversed, you aren't going to be having that celebration with your friends and family because you looks like you are too busy. This isn't a relationship. This looks more like like you're trying to manifest your ideas into something. It could be a work situation where you're trying to manifest your job into a job producing enough finances that will make you happy. Or this could be something that you are trying to create. You could be creating something that you want to put out on the market, creating your own business. And you're having a hard time moving it from your thoughts, your ideas, into that drive, that passion. So you're going to be holding back on the celebration. At the end of the month, you're not going to be celebrating, maybe holding back on your money and celebrating later in the future. Let's get some clarification on some of these cards. Like the Ace of Wands. Let's get some clarification on the Ace of Wands. What is that Ace of Wands that is reversed for Libra? So you're trying to bring something into your life. You have the park, the fox, and the storks. So the park is all about like going out and networking and having socializing. But there is something sneaky going on, something that isn't quite right. And you're unable to manifest this into your own world, to bring this into your own domain at this time. So there is that passion, that desire that you're unable to bring into, and it has to do with this creativity being blocked. Or it could be a person that is like the Empress that is working in reverse around you at this time. And that's why you're unable to bring that into your life. Let's look at the 3 of Wands reversed. Let's get some clarification on that. The 3 of Wands reversed. All right, you have the Child, the Letter, and the Carrier. So 3 of Wands reversed is that innocent, childlike belief and mentality that you look at some kind of communication that you're having that is being brought to you. Could be by postal, could be by some kind of, nowadays it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be some kind of communication that you have an innocent and youthful belief and look at that is you're not seeing it manifest. You are being so, you may even be being gullible in regards to this situation, and that's why nothing is manifesting, is because you're having too hopeful and innocent of a look for belief in that situation. Let's look at the final outcome for the month. Can we get some more clarification in regards to the 3 of Cups reversed in regards to Libra for the month of October? Okay, it does look like you have difficulties manifesting what it is you want, and it's not time right now to celebrate. There is nothing to celebrate until you are able to manifest this, what you want. And I can see that with, you have the mice, you have the clouds, and you have the female suitor. So if you are the female, or if somebody around you is the female, there is some things that are being minimalized. Some of the difficulties that you've been having have been minimalized by the female suitor, and it's hard for you to celebrate with friends or family, or the female suitor, depending if it's you or somebody around you. It's hard for you to celebrate when you're unable to materialize these thoughts, this desire. Well, not really desire, because that's more of a fire sign, but you have these ideas in your head that you want to produce. It would be nice to see the Magician card out here, because that would mean that you are creating it, that you know your love elements, and you know the fire elements, and you know your intellectual elements and your financial elements, and you're able to manifest things. That's what the Magician would be. But right now it looks like you have all the elements on. It looks like a well-balanced month. You have all the elements necessary to create what you want, except for that fire sign, that you're unable to do that passion, that desire. You're unable to make that materialize, and then to create the world you want, or to create whatever this idea is that is in your subconscious that you are trying to create at this time.